ain't gonna open it, you know.
We'll see about that.
You shouldn't let him get you down. He ain't worth it.
Oh, I'm not down. I'm angry.
I know how you feel. He always dropped me in it when I was up at that factory.
Well, I'm not letting him get away with it. Come on, open up.
He won't open it. He always hides when he's got problems.
If you don't let me in, I'm going to scream to the whole street about how you've treated me. Oh, you've left me out here without even a clean pair of knickers to me name.
There's no need for that.
So, you finally decided to show your face.
So you two had a busy night then?
Oh. What time is it?
It's just after 8. Sorry if I'm interrupting anything. TJ wanted a juice.
Oh. Danny.
So?
Oh, Dawn's just been in.
So?
So she thinks we were at it last night.
Do you want to just try and explain that to me again? Slowly.
Right, she fancies you, but she's got the hump because she thinks we're together.
If you hadn't thrown the keys at me yesterday, you could have let yourself in.
You made it very clear I wasn't welcome here anymore. Didn't exactly stick to the plan, did you lying tour?
That's just a temporary measure. Until I get myself sorted out of the council.
I see. What does temporary mean? Hours, days, weeks, years?
Well, let's see how it goes.
And will you be paying my bill at the bed and breakfast in the meanwhile?
Well, it makes things easier. I could always lend you some.
Lend? You are a cowardly, treacherous, lying little snivelling toad.
I just want you to see my point of view.
I'm not interested in your point of view. I've got nothing more to say. I just want to collect the rest of my stuff.
Fine. Well, collect it and go. I'm going to have a bath.
Oh, I can't let you do that. If I'm so dangerous that I threaten your council career, I'm going to need you here as a witness, in case I take anything that isn't mine.
I need to get to work.
Right, talk to her before you go.
Can't you do it? Because I always get it wrong when you try and explain stuff like that.
Well, it's that simple.
What is?
I'm going to forget off because Holly's going to be on it for being late.
But he was just embarrassed.
I don't see why. I'm a big girl. Know about these things.
No, you were embarrassed because you got it wrong about last night.
I don't need any explanations, Joe. You're both free agents. Just next time, lock the door behind you. I was rather hoping to teach TJ about the birds and the bees from a book. Not a demonstration in my living room, thank you.
I've just taken some tissues for Louise.
Look, how's my breakfast coming along? I don't mean to rush, but I've got to get to work.
Helen, you're meant to be looking after the shop. I need some help.
I was just doing my hair. Can we have some service here, please?
With you in a minute.
Can you hurry up? We are hoping to go to York races. Oh, you're taking her? Have you got a problem with that?
Oh, I suppose he's a doctor, and I heard you went a bit mental last year, so I guess it's part of your rehab.
Amazing how working in this shop has given you such a deep insight into psychotherapy.
No, that'll be our old age pensioner boyfriend. I've heard he's teaching a joined-up writing next.
£2, please.
Thanks for that, but I can fight my own battles, you know.
Yeah, but more fun with two, isn't it?
Fabulous.
You two ever going to clear that up?
No point. Might play again tonight.
I'll go to the pub tonight.
So put it back in its box.
Later.
You two always like this?
What, suave, sophisticated and debonair?
I was thinking more scruffy. Just remembered why I don't like living with blokes.
What's that problem? Time of the month.
Steph and Adam seem to be looking forward to their day at the races.
Yeah, always lose when I go. Still, hope they're lucky.
Oh, she's due some luck. After the year we've had, it's good to see her happy again.
Yeah, you know, I reckon that's down to him. Seems to have the knack, doesn't he, of cheering her up.
Well, they seem to be getting quite close.
Yeah, he's a decent bloke, isn't he? She could do a lot worse.
You don't usually drink on duty, but...
No jury would convict.
What's wrong?
It's Louise's poorly. I think she's the world's worst patient. She's had me up and down them stairs all morning. First a hot water bottle, then an ice pack. Emergency ward 10. Yes, I'll be there. I just want a glass of water.
What a
away with that.
Bit rich saying he's got to distance himself from me being in court when you think the scrapes he's been in.
There's still rumours about what happened to his first wife.
Yeah, and even though Steph took the rap, he was happy enough taking the money for them handbags along the way.
Yeah, well, you should learn that people in glass houses...
Don't know what you're all staring at. It's about time you got some work done, isn't it?
We were all doing fine till you got here.
I don't think so. Look at this. If we start churning our shoddy workmanship, we'll ruin the reputation of this company. Whoever did it, unpick it and start again.
Leave it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Won't take a minute and I'll save another row.
Just let him try. He's going to have to understand that you've got us behind you now.
It's not that I'm fussy, but you've got to have some sort of standards.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I caught Paddy mopping up some spilt tea with a towel, and then he put it back in the bathroom. He was expecting me to use it after my shower.
Dr. Kildare? No, I haven't, no. Yes, I will get some. Now she wants aspirin.
Hey, what happened?
Never even got there. It was all rained off.
Oh, you'll be so disappointed.
I know. Still, you win some, you lose some. We'll have a quick drink and then get back to work.
No way. We've both got the afternoon off and we're going to find some way to enjoy it. And we'll start with a couple of G&Ts, please, Bob.
But I'm sorry, he's going to have to wait a bit, all right? I need to pop over to the shop.
Well, don't worry, I can serve them. I've done bar work before.
Yeah? Oh, look, you might be just what I'm looking for. You're not free tomorrow, are you?
Guess so.
Yeah, we're a bit short-staffed, you see. If you could do the odd shift, that would be a lifesaver. I'll square it up with Louise, the boss, when she perks up a bit.
Thanks, yeah. If you want to take a seat, I'll bring him over.
Right, thanks. Come on, go for it.
That still looks terrible. I'll have to unpick it again.
You'll do no such thing, missus.
Yeah, well, he's bound to say it's shoddy.
Well, if he does, he'll have us to deal with.
We've told you, we're all behind you.
Yeah, and it's very good of you, but I'm not sure it's worth fighting for.
What?
I thought me and Eric were building something good here. For the first time in my life, I felt proud of what I was doing.
So you should be.
But if Eric is prepared to risk all that for his good name, then maybe it'd be better if I walked away from this place.
Hey, no way!
If anyone goes, it should be him.
Nice idea, but he's holding all the cards.
Maybe it's about time he realised just how much he needs you. Right. Take the rest of the day off, and we'll start finding ways to remind him.
Joe, do you think I'm too blokish?
You are?
Well, I can cook and I can clean, and I like to think of myself as a kind of new man, really.
Dream on.
So you'd agree with Tony, then?
Well, I think you've got more important things to worry about. You've got no appointments booked this afternoon. Have a look.
No, I don't want to just depress me. The thing is, Zoe gave me this business on a plate, and I'm just running it into the ground here.
Look, you have to do something. Mount a PR offensive or talk to some local farmers.
Shh. Mr. Finbar, do you just want to go through to the surgery and I'll be with you in a minute? Thanks very much. I think we turned a corner, Joe. We've got a customer.
Yeah, one budgie. We need a herd of elephants.
Well, we'll work out some sort of strategy then.
Now, I hope this is all right. I'm afraid it's my dad who's the expert.
Why are you always putting yourself down?
Oh, no, I just want everything to be right, that's all.
It's very good. But I don't really care about the wine. I just wanted to spend a bit of time with you.
Look, I'm sorry you didn't get to the races.
It's okay. There'll be other afternoons. Lots of places I can take you.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And we've still got the rest of the day to ourselves. We ought to try and enjoy ourselves.
What exactly did you have in mind?
Well, I haven't got surgery. The rest of the guests are out. We've got the place to ourselves.
What a lousy day.
I've always liked mature men.
Yeah, but there's mature and there's senile.
It beats hanging around with a group of kids.
Oh, we had a great time last night. Certainly drank a bit.
Heard you and Danny were getting on pretty well.
Guess it's not hard to snare blokes when you look like that and you haven't got a kid in tow.
Oh, look, you've got it wrong. We're just mates.
It's how it sounds.
Well, maybe you fancy someone else.
Hiya, Terry. But you said you could have him today? Yeah, OK, bye.
Trouble?
Yeah, Terry's got to take Tommy to Harrogate, so he can't have TJ anymore.
Oh, it's tough being lumbered with a brat. Guess that's why she's kept her claws in Scott.
Got customers waiting in the shop, Kelly.
I'm on a break.
Oh, so it's down to muggins again.
How could anybody be so insensitive?
My sentiments exactly.
Well, I'm not staying where I'm not wanted.
I'm glad to hear it.
Still, you're amongst friends now, isn't she, Steph?
I guess so. But she is very upset. I think talking about it might just make things worse. So, why don't you go for a long walk? You know, clear your head.
I think I'd rather stay here. You're both so kind.
We just want to help.
I think a little drink might help settle my nerves, Steph.
Right.
I know it seems silly, but I'm just on the edge of tears all the time.
Hey. Hey, it's quite understandable.
Look, you've got to talk to her.
I thought you were doing that.
Well, I tried, but I kind of made things worse, and now she's been really cold to me. I suppose it proves that she's jealous because she fancies you.
Don't know about that.
No, us women know about these things. I suppose the next question is, how do you feel about her?
Yeah, I like her, but I've not got much chance while she's with Scott.
Oh, no, that's all over.
Look at he's banged up.
Yes, so it's a good time for you to make your move. Look, you can't leave this all to me. It's time to take some action. A fit guy like you can't fail.
Girls, he's coming.
Where's Val?
I said, where's Val? Oh, I see. This was her idea, was it? On. Bit childish, don't you think? Oh, well, that suits me fine. A bit of silence doesn't worry me. Less chatter means more work.
Oh, should we have a tea break, girls?
Good idea.
I'll make it.
Oh, just remember, though, that Val's not here, so it'll just be the 3 cups.
Oh, very droll. May I remind you that I am the boss here. I pay the wages, and I can sack the lot of you as and when I wish. Just a warning. Carry on with the work.
Look, we really need to have this out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. Look, you've got it totally wrong. There's nothing going on between me and Danny.
And why would it bother me either way?
Well, for starters, it's not me he wants, it's you.
How do you know that?
Because we talked about it. Look, the only thing holding him back is that he thinks he don't stand a chance with you.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. No point in discussing it then.
Well, I think there is. So I've got this funny feeling that you feel the same about him.
Stop trying to play Cupid.
I suppose I was stupid to even imagine that Eric could care about anything but himself. But I never expected him to stab us in the back just so he could claw his way back onto some committee.
Well, people can be very cruel sometimes.
But the best thing that's come out of this is I've realised how many friends I've got. I mean, all the girls at the factory have stuck by us.
That's good of them, considering what you've done lately. You know, stealing from your sister and from your son, I believe.
Well, they obviously think everyone deserves a second chance. I mean, that's something we've always believed in, isn't it, Steph?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I can see that. You've both been so kind, especially after I've interrupted your afternoon.
Well, we couldn't just stand by and watch you when you were so upset.
If you'd like to go to your room and be alone, we'd quite understand.
I think I'll go up and have a shower. Wash that man right out of my hair, as the song goes.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, Crikey, I thought we'd never get rid of her.
I could tell she was getting on your nerves, but you could see how upset she was.
Yeah, fair touched my heart. Adam, would you excuse me? I've just thought of something I need to do.
Well, I don't know why you're holding back.
Because it isn't that simple.
Well, it is to me. Well, give Danny a try.
Oh, what if something goes wrong?
Well, you can say that about any relationship.
Yeah, well, the stuff I've got to sort out with Scott anyway.
Like what?
Like that we've got a joint mortgage on this place, so if I say he can't come back, you might say I've got to buy him out, which I just can't afford to do.
So that's it? You're backing off Danny because you're worried about a mortgage? Not exactly romantic, is it?
Welcome to the world of a single mum. There's bills to pay and I've got to keep a roof over my kid's head. No, romance isn't my #1 priority.
Well, I still think you and Danny could be happy together. Look, that's got to be worth something. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in this place for years. With a guy you don't even love. Thinking about the chance you missed.
I've always tried to be a good employer. I recognise my workers' rights to peaceful protest. Democracy in action, eh? But in the interests of fair play, I think it's time that you heard my side of the story. I want you to realise it wasn't an easy decision for me. I'm fond of Val, in my own way. But when you're a boss, there are other considerations to take into account. My work on the council is obviously very beneficial to the public, but equally so for this company. It's very useful. Influence is power. Which means I can get bigger contracts, which means bigger bonuses for everyone that works here, which means I was doing everything for you all. So why don't we forget all this silly silence nonsense and get back to work normally, huh? Fine. If that's the way you want it, I'm going home.
You could try knocking. I was just about to have a shower.
You and I have got to have a little chat. Oh, don't bother with the little girl lost routine. It doesn't wash with me.
Not big on sympathy, are you?
Never seen the need for it myself. Though I'm very impressed with the way you can milk it. Those girls at your factory. They must be so thick. You know, with the way you've treated your family. You'd think they'd take one look at you and realise that you'd sell them right down the river if it suited you.
And your point is?
You're in a hole, girl. And you'll twist anyone or anything to dig your way out. Because you're a user.
Takes one to know one.
Now, I don't give a monkey's cuss what happens to you in court. If you go down for it and go to the nick, you'll survive. I did. And if you can talk your way out of it, well, good luck to you.
So what exactly is the problem?
You, Val. You. You're my problem. You see, I can't let you mess things up for me. So, if you're going to stay under this roof, there's certain ground rules you're going to have to learn very quickly.
Where you take out an ad in the Courier?
And say what? I'm the bloke who killed all them cows, so bring all your vet's business to me.
Oh, yeah, I see your point.
The only answer is to launch a charm offensive. You get out there, speak to them face to face, and to show them that I'm a decent man, really.
You happen to kill a few cows?
I happen to kill... No. Who admits to a mistake, but ought to be given a second chance.
Sort of deep creep show, really.
You got a better idea, you chef?
Hey, I bet I can get this can in that bin. Ready? Come on, baby, don't let me down.
What have I told you about your angle and your trajectory? Watch and learn. Watch and then learn.
Cards on the table. If you're going to stay here, You're going to have to do things my way, which means stay away from Adam.
So that's what this is about? You fancy the doctor?
What's between me and the doctor is none of your business.
OK. I'm not after another bloke anyway.
Liar. I saw you batting your eyelids at him, turning on the waterwork.
Oh, I just had a bad day. That didn't mean anything.
Rubbish. Eric's dumped you. You're looking for your next victim. Well, it ain't gonna be Adam.
You don't own him.
Oh, look, Val. I've tried to say this to you nicely, but it's not my fault if you won't listen. So I'll spell it out for you, shall I? You go near Adam again, and you're gonna make me very, very angry. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. I tell you, you do it my way, we can be friends. But you cross me again, and you'll live to regret it. I promise you.